This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Broncos will kick this away to get us going. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kurt, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to pass. It's Guzman. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. First play looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Boise State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing need to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
Looking to pass. It's Guzman. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. On the move now. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Broncos are in the red zone.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. They cap the drive with 6 points. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
With the BHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Breaks free. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Past the 30. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees,
and they chase him down outside the pocket for a
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking downfield. It's Flanagan. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. The ball is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. It's caught, but now can he make the 1st down? He makes the tackle, but that gamble pays off.
How about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To the air. It's Flanagan. finds his target. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Here's the handoff. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, LSU.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on.
Let's go! Let's go!
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Escapes the pocket. Past the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. To throw, it's Guzman. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
LSU offense will take over. First and
10. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it on a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And they'll set up with the PAT. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, this is a huge score, not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the 2nd half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the 2nd half underway. And And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Flanagan. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Dropping back. It's Flanagan. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Took contact on the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Paul. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. And they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get into the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab on the move. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that 1 tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down mark.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing pressure. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense contributes 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On third down, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Flanagan. The receiver grabs it. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, how about the versatility of this offense? They just showed the defense on this play, you better be careful. It's not just about our receivers and our running back. They also better be careful looking out for that big, lumbering fullback. He took the pitch and turned it upfield for a nice gain.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The Broncos will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, and it's a big gain. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught for the completion. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
LSU 35, Boise State 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. The pocket breaking down. Grabbed by the receiver. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. He escapes the pocket. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off.